Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Venice. So, the plan for today is to actually end this series. We are standing right in front of Sukhothai and Seoul isn't that far away. We still have Jakarta, of course, but I think we should get bombers in only a few turns. So, I'll buy bombers in all the cities around Jakarta and yeah, it should be more than enough to take it out in like 2 turns. Okay, so off camera I moved our units forward a little bit. Let's see, is there anything? We actually got the strategic monopoly on aluminum on the first turn. Okay, good for us. How much do we still have? 18. That's another problem. We just need more oil. That's a bit of a problem. Let me quickly check. We are working on oil. Actually, we are not working on oil here yet. And on the other side, how long is this gonna take? 6 turns. Okay, it should be fast enough. It's more or less the same time as we get the bombers. This is +7, so it'll be on 11. And worst case scenario, I'm just gonna sell our land ships to get even more oil. Because at that point, all we're gonna need are bombers and 1 melee unit to take Jakarta. Yep, that works. What is this? A free unit? I guess. And here we can still do a little bit of... Oh, we actually... Wait, you can't attack. How is that? You can attack. And this is a hill. Well, in that case, I think I'll just gonna do it this way. I'm gonna move you farther forward. You can move... That's quite a few units sitting here. Hopefully the rifleman is strong enough. Really don't want to lose units here, especially not melee units, because we don't have that many, and we need some melee units to take cities. Wait, you can move forward, you can move forward. Wait, go. Strategic monopoly on coal. It doesn't matter. At this point, I'm just completely gonna like stop micromanaging anything except our armies. It's just about how quickly we can take these cities. So even when our workers finish their current task, I'll just like fortify them, and that's it. Are we done with the railroad? Ah, this is actually easy. Okay, you can just sit where you are. What is this? Archaeologist. Can we get... Let's see. Landmark here. There's gonna be oil. That oil might still be relevant, and another melee unit might be relevant as well. So let's send it to the front. You will just fix this. Fortify, fortify. Okay. Oh, Korea is actually pulling away from the city. Well, that makes it even easier. Fine, let's start up here. I could use 1 more rifleman. Let's move there. Where is the artillery? I need it here. Okay, you can move away from the city. Get cover 2. Now I can move the artillery in range. How much damage can we do to these ships? Not enough. Okay, let's start bombarding the city. What is this? Barrage. And we're gonna leave some of the machine guns on the coast, just in case. Korea actually has quite a few ships. So in case they want to do something stupid, I want to be ready for them. What if I just moved to the city? I should be able to handle the damage. But here I kind of need the machine gun to have the artillery covered at least a little bit. Okay, fortify. Go. Well, they just keep buying elephants, so elephants should be like 2 tech levels behind at this point. Okay, every single city it seems wants furs. Not even sure that we can get furs on this map. So how much damage can we... How the hell did the city go from 44 strength to 68? I guess they started like working actively on defense. Fine, just gonna take like 2 turns longer. Wait. Oh, are you in range? Nope. So you need to move forward. These two can actually 1, 2, 3, 4 start shooting. 1, 2. There. Can I one-shot the Hwacha? I can, so let's do that. I want to get some more vision here. Thinking if I can handle, or if the machine guns can handle damage if I moved like this, like really aggressively. That's so many units that it actually should be fine. How far can you go? Fortify. Okay, next. So how does it look like? Somehow we are not taking any damage at all. Oh wait, policy time. May actually get something that's gonna speed up the war. No, I don't think so. So I'll take Iron Fist. Or I could take New World Order. This is unhappiness needs modifiers from distress in all cities by 15%, police stations and constabularies give culture production. Iron Fist might actually be better. Yields from city state increased by 25%. Vassal tribute an additional 25% of their yields. Yeah, let's go with Iron Fist. Doesn't really matter. What we really want is to get to where is it? to martial spirit as soon as possible. That's the only social policy that still probably matters. This is actually funny that I'm using their citadel in their territory and it works. I'm not sure that this is how it should work. I'd actually change it that you can't use enemy citadel, not citadel, fort inside their territory. I don't know, it just feels weird. I should have probably moved out. Only give the defensive advantage to the actual owner as long as it's inside his territory. Okay. Here we can just get a kill. Heal up. You still have to move to make your room. So now all the field guns are in position. You're gonna move. You're gonna move. 1, 2. Oh, actually, there are first, so we just need to take some Sami cities. With logistics, you do. Huh. I think this should be safe. I'll just kill some more elephants. I can move here. That's actually quite a few units. And one more hit. Okay, another archaeologist. Excuse me. Really? We don't have any sides inside our border. Well, let's take this one. Good. Next, you may actually lose that tank there. No. Do I have enough tobacco? I do. And as I said, unless I see some improvements that's like no, unless there is something that I can see immediately, we're just gonna fortify the workers. What do we have here? Oh, whatever. Okay, first, let's see how much damage you can do to the city. But it's strength 90 plus, so it's probably gonna take a while. How many hit points are you looking at? 443, so let's say 2, maybe 3 more turns. I should bring another general. How are we gonna do it? I think I want to have the light tank on this tile. If they try something, I want to have the ranged attack. This should actually go down pretty quickly with strength only 58. 45. This should be enough damage. Oh, actually, you can't attack. Here we can attack. Really? It's not enough. How many hit points? 49. It's actually probably not gonna work. I'll have to wait the turn. Well, I'll just pillage. You can wait, that's fine. And actually, you'll move up. There we go. I wonder where all these units, if they manage to buy all of them, somehow in like 2 turns, a whole army spawned. I know it's just the elephants, but still. What is this? Coup de grace? Sure. And yeah, they won't try something. I probably have to defend. Let's see. So here I can kill another unit. Can move here and still attack twice. Okay, so all the units here can use their full potential, I think. Yep. That's one ship down. That's another one. It's actually easier than I thought it would be. We may still flip judge though. It's what? 100 hit points. I'll risk it and send the general to increase the strength. That's actually a noticeable difference. And hopefully... 1, 2... Well, they have the cannon. The AI actually may figure this out. In case they do, where is the general? I'll just send some more generals. There's another one here. I think there. One more unit. Actually, wait, isn't there some more oil around here? Am I blind? I'm pretty sure we had more than 2 tiles with oil. There's some oil here. Okay, fine. That'll be enough. This might be enough, actually. attack. 2 more. There we go. And now we have flight. What did we get from the city? Those are probably the remaining wonders that we didn't control yet. How is our happiness? 62. That's fine. Fortify. How can I... Or is it possible I can't hit this elephant? Really? Am I not sitting on a hill? Oh, okay, it's plains. Fine. I'll just attack the city. Fortify. Next. So, Korea. Now they're trying, but they moved away the cannon that was here. I think that's the attack they're missing. Oh, this is a little unexpected. That's a good move. Do I have a unit that will get there in time? Yeah, I think I do. Let's get the upgrade. 24, 259 hit points against 4 ships should be enough. So what's the next move? Can I take the city now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have 4 shots. And the city is pretty weak. $121. Logistics. Another one. Actually, I think I do have the damage. Okay, now it might be time to just peace out with Sam if they are willing to talk. How many cities does he still have? 6. He may not be willing to talk now. Actually, he is. And he is even willing to capitulate. Yeah. Okay, that's solved quite a few problems. I wasn't sure if he would be willing to capitulate yet, but that was actually quite easy. And now with all these units, he may take Pyongyang. That's something we don't have to worry about. We're gonna move the land ship somewhere where it can heal up. And what do we need for soul? I guess just the siege weapons, honestly. We have more than enough units. I think I'll move the rifleman. Just in case. And actually light tanks are pretty effective, so let's move one as well. And that also means we don't have to worry about Edinburgh falling. Okay, fortify. Next. I knew I forgot to do something. We want to buy bombers. So let's move at least some units back to Indonesia. Can we find one more? Let's see, this one. How much do we have to pay for bombers? That's quite cheap. We have what? 50,000, 63,000. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? You don't need this land ship anymore. Let's buy one more bomber. Good. How far can we afford to go? If I block this tile, I can't or shoot, I can't like attack the city from this tile unless I move the artillery there. That works. I actually need indirect fire on all these tiles. Okay, fine. Should be able to get there pretty quickly once we get on the road. There is one more field gun. I mean field gun artillery. we have a... Oh, we do have melee unit here. And do we have a melee unit here? Now we do. Fine. I hope I can just take Soul and peace out again so I don't have to bother with the units that may stay around Soul when we capture it. Let's see. So what is your range? 3. One, two, three, 4. So you have to get on this tile. You will have to be here. You have to be here. And you have to be here. Okay, so all the field guns are in position for the next turn. Now, can I somehow take out this Fusilier? Great. Anything else? No, I don't think there is anything else that matters. Maybe you can move forward here. Fortify. And we have to rebase the bombers. That's probably the last thing that we kind of have to do. 1, fortify. Come on, fortify. What is the shortcut for rebase? Alt R. 3, 4. Okay, so that's 6 in one city and 6 in the other city. I think next turn we can actually declare the war. Now with all the bombers, we might be able to just keep all the units around Jakarta under control. Next. Go. Come on. What's going on still? What would be the next stack that we really want to... I think radar will be the next stack, and maybe with the rush mobile tactics. We may get the rocketry, but I think we will end this series long before we get to radar. Okay, field guns. So they all should be in range. Three, 4. It's actually not as much damage as I thought it would be. And maybe you can pressure them a bit more. Okay, can I find some more tiles for my machine guns? To speed up the process. This should be fine. This should be fine. And one more attack. How many hit points? 21. That's still too much. Okay, fine. And let's declare the final war. So, units first. Let's take out the crossbowman. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually not doing as much damage as I expected. There's another one. Can we take out maybe one more unit? Probably not, but let's do some damage to the knight. How many attacks do we have? One more? Oh, we can't reach. What the hell? I can't reach Jakarta. I hope I can reach Jakarta from here. What's the distance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, that's a little bit annoying. In that case, can we attack civilians for the experience? I'm so used to getting 2 promotions for my bombers to get the +2 range from the second promotion that I didn't expect that Medan actually might be too far from Jakarta. Okay, next. What is this? Let's attack the knight. Maybe first of all, let's take soul. How many hit points? 9. Should be enough. Still have 2 more attacks plus the machine gun. There we go. That's soul. The Cory actually had quite a few wonders still. Okay, create puppet, and hopefully we can end it now. Good. Now the question is, how long is the siege of Jakarta gonna take? That might have been a mistake. Probably should have used the bomber for that. Still, how is the range so garbage? Probably should take out at least one Tercia. It's by far the most dangerous unit. And I'll probably send some support from this side. Do we have more machine gun perhaps? There, at least one more. Wait, I have to promote these. Might be better to just get rid of them. Fortify. These are all 3 units that we got from our vassals now. I'll keep these 2 around to defend. Okay, finally. Next. Well, that was quick and right in time. So it's not Total War, Martial Spirit, that's what we want. So, first of all, let's use these bombers. They have one target, so let's take it out. Now, is this a desert? Probably is, yeah. And how far can these bombers go? Let's take out the ship. Now we start hitting the city. 45. Go. Okay, now the promotions. Actually, somehow this bomber got the extra range. Well, let's use that. Take out the crossbowman. Can we bombard the embarked units? We can take out the knight. Next. Okay, where is our artillery with extra range? This one? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get one more decent attack. Now this one has extra range. Oh, we might be able to take the city now. Oh, probably not. Just a little bit more damage. 1, 2, 3. If I pillage this tile, I may actually have the damage now. There we go. Okay, so that's a domination victory as Venice. Let me check demographics. No surprises here. Rankings. Actually, a decent score. I didn't expect we would get so close to 10k. But on the other hand, it was a quite like fast win. What's the date? 1752. I think it's our fastest domination victory on Epic Game Pace. In the end, we managed to get quite a few tags, but it's because we are getting them really, really fast. So, yeah, basically radar long before 1800. Yeah, that's not bad. And we check the replay. Graphs. What do we want to see? Happiness, culture per turn. It won't tell us that much because the number, the absolute number, will always be lower for us, or it is throughout most of the game will be lower for us. But we had very cheap tax and social policies because we are basically playing like one city, right? Everything else or every other city was a puppet. I'm not really sure what we want to see here. Maybe military might. Who the hell is this, Siam? But they are never really that far ahead. Korea had to lose a war here, or just stop getting units? That's odd. So I'd expect here when they started, almost seems like snowballing, just keep going. Same thing as Siam did, right? They started, they then got slowed down a little bit, but then just the strength skyrocketed. And Korea, they probably lost the war here. That's actually the war with Siam, I think. I'm quite surprised that Korea wasn't doing that well, that Siam was able to basically take over on that side of the continent. Maybe it was because all of the city-state alliances. I expect Korea at this point to be like the strongest AI on the map because of their potential to snowball science-wise. What else do we have? Number of cities, number of known tags. Yeah. Number of policies. We actually managed to take over quite easily in the end. That's the flat culture and science that we were getting in the end for conquering all the cities. It's much stronger for Venice than for anyone else because the absolute cost of social policies and tax stays low for Venice, but the amount of science and culture that you are getting from these conquered cities is still the same. So you are getting a lot more from the same amount than other cities would get. Population, production, science, score. Don't think there's really anything. Because this was a really smooth victory. And I never had the feeling that we might get into trouble. Maybe for a while when there was the war with... who was that in the south? Indonesia and Ethiopia at the same time, that early war that we were expanding to the south. But after that, we are just taking one city after another and never had any problems. So I really don't see like any stat being so or too interesting. Let's just check the map. We'll see how this side of the map especially developed. Okay, so like half of the civs, maybe all of the civs were getting their second and third city almost at the same time. Interesting, Babylon had so much room, and they don't have a third city yet. Fourth city here for Byzantium, and Babylon's still sitting on 2. Now they popped 2 cities. But it's too late. I think crucial was this city for Babylon. Byzantium. If Babylon expanded down here, then maybe they would do better. But at this point, they didn't have anywhere to go, only had 4 cities. And Sam had room to expand. They managed to get these 2 cities and didn't lose those cities, surprisingly, throughout the whole game. At least I don't think they flipped them. If Korea had these 2 cities, I think the game would be very different. Here, Korea managed to steal a city from Boudica. And now just the whole map will turn purple. You see how fast was the expansion. Especially in the end, it's gonna be just bam, bam, bam. Okay. So as I said, it was surprisingly easy. I was afraid of playing or trying the domination victory as Venice for a long time, and in the end it turned out to be pretty easy. You just need to have a smooth start. And what helped me, if you remember, we did one city challenge domination with I think Attila. And that helped me a little bit to figure out how to play the early game as Venice as well, because it was very similar. So yeah, as I said, in the end, this was pretty easy, and now we have to start thinking about the next series. And I actually have no idea. There is a new patch, the patch is from like 19th of May or something like that. So at this point, almost 3 weeks old, but I didn't test it yet. So it will be new for me. There are actually some noticeable changes. I still don't want to add any mods, but this time it's not a beta version. So so Vox Populi could stay in this state for a while. So maybe the series after the next one we could start adding mods. Maybe some modded saves. I'm still not sure about the third and fourth component, because I don't know, from what I've read on forums, mods are quite unstable still. We'll see. But what we're gonna play, well, I have no idea. I'll have to check all the saves if there is anything interesting. Quite a few people wanted me to play like France or Rome, but well, I'll welcome any ideas you guys have. Please let me know in comments. There are always some pretty interesting ideas, or some ideas that maybe help me to like figure out something interesting, and I like combine multiple ideas together for a series. I think the next series starts actually next week on Monday. I usually start a new Civ series on Monday. I ended this one a little bit sooner than I expected, so there'll be a longer gap. So if you are interested, before the new series starts, I'll be doing probably more Battle Brothers videos, like 2 or 3 videos every day until the next series. I'm also doing Tear 2 The Shattering. You might want to check that. It's a pretty cool game. And then today also is a release date for a game. I actually don't remember the name, but it should be similar to Battle Brothers. So there might be a series. I can't believe I don't remember the name. But yeah, it looks good. It's turn-based, it's strategy, and like a mercenary band management, something like that. Maybe that will start. There's definitely other series that you could check if you are interested until another Civ 5 series starts. And yeah, I think that'll be all for this video. So I hope that you like it. I hope that you like the series, and that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.